Hello friends, in this video I'm going to talk about how to automate programs in the Linux system using the cron service. So actually let's try to understand what is the cron service about. Basically cron service is nothing but actually you can call that as a job scheduler. You can define jobs in the system and this cron service actually schedules these jobs at the appropriate time the user has scheduled to run that particular job to. Okay, for example, I'll give you an example. So if you want to run a particular job or a particular task at a particular time, so for example it is 10 a.m. every day. If you want to run a particular job without users intervention, without any manual intervention, so you can schedule a particular job, that particular program at a particular time, and then give it to this cron service by creating an entry into the cron table, which is shortly called as cron tab. And this cron service will actually inspects these cron table entries, and then when the time matches the current time, so it will start the actual job. Okay, so that's how simple it is. So basically cron service has got basically it serves three kinds of jobs. One is user defined jobs. Any user who is logged into a particular system, Linux system, can actually create his or her own cron job, and system also has its own cron jobs defined under cron.hourly, cron.daily, cron.weekly, cron.monthly, and in a particular location. And there are some files, custom made cron files are also present under cron.d directory. So all these three things will be inspected by this cron service, and whenever time is matching the current time, it will trigger that particular job to get executed. Let's now find out how this cron tab format should be made to. So cron tab, I was telling about, we have to create a cron entry in the cron table, so that this cron service will actually inspects this cron table entry, and which matches the current time, it actually triggers the job. So first we have to give exactly the time that we want to schedule the particular program to run. For that, the format is actually we have 6 fields and first 5 fields actually gives the actual time to be scheduled, time for the job to get scheduled. First field tell which minute we want to run this. Second field which tells which hour we want to run this. Third tells which month we want to run this, which day of the month we want to run this, and fourth which month, and fifth which is day of the week. And then the last thing is actually the exact command to be executed. We can either give a command or we can give a script which can have a list of commands to get executed on that particular time. Okay, so let's quickly see in the Linux, so that it becomes more and more clear to you. So the first step is going to be editing the cron tab file. So let's do that. So cron tab -e is the command to give. So the moment you give this command, it will open in your favorite editor. In my case it is Nano. I use Nano, and then Vim also I use. In this case it is opened in the Nano, so for easy understanding purpose, I have given two jobs here. First one, so you look at the first one, so I have given all or stars. That means I am not bothered to put in particular time. I want this job to be run every minute. So the job which I want to run is present in a script called minute_cron.sh, which is located under home alex ud cron directory. And I am also giving another job which I want to run it for every 2 minutes. So if I want to run it for every 2 minutes, all I have to do is star divided by 2 is what I have to put if I want to run this particular job for every 2 minutes. And all other thing can be left as star, and that means don't care. And the script that I want to run for every 2 minutes is 2 minutes_cron.sh, which is located in the home alex ud cron direct. So that's all about it. Let's quickly go into the directory and see which what are these scripts are. Okay, so this is my directory, home alex ud cron. Ud is for actually user defined, so I create, you can give your own name. Okay, so in this actually I have two files. Let's open these files. Nano minute cron.sh. So in this actually what I have given is echo -e and date. I want to retrieve only the time of the date command, and which will give me a timestamp, and then I'm going to print a message, welcome to the Linux world. That's a message that I want to print, and I want to I don't want to print this message onto the screen, but I want to redirect it into a file which is called min.log, located under home alex ud cron. So that's the script about. So and I want this to run for every 2 minutes. Let's see the next script also. 2 minute underscore cron.sh. So here also pretty much the same thing, but I want to run this for every 2 minutes, and I want to log it in the 2min.log file, which is again located into home alex ud cron. Okay, so I'm exiting. Okay, so I want to check whether the cron tab that I have entries that I've given is actually actively activated or not by using this command. You can give this command cron tab -l, which will tell whether these two whether the entries that are given are taken up by the system and are scheduled. Yes, cron tab -l is listing 2 entries to me, which means actually both of them are active and are working. So since they are actually actively working, so the log file also got created, and then it is actually min.log. Let's open this min.log file. So it's been running from 1703. For every minute it is running this. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So for all this time, all this time it was running this. Okay, so let's quickly see the other file also, which is 2minute.log. So actually this is running from 17.4, 17.6, 17.8 and 17.10, which is actually keep on running. So there is another way to see whether the cron is actively working or not. So the command is actually journalctl. I'll clear the screen. So it's clear. Sudo journalctl -xfn, and then grep cron. I want to filter journalctl. I'll talk about this command. So journalctl is basically is a logging utility which will log all the functions or the tasks that are run by the system daemon. So basically you can imagine it logs all the things that are done by the system. So it gives a very big log. So it will be very huge. So I have filtered it to see only the cron. So now it's printed out only the cron thing. So which means actually, so if you see here, there are 2 things that have got executed. One is minute_cron.sh, 2minute_cron.sh got executed by the system, and it is functional. So the logs would have got updated now. Currently it is 5:17:12 or 5:12 p.m. AST. So let's quickly see 2-minute log whether 17:12. So it is updated. So it's been updating. So this is what is the user defined cron jobs. Okay, so you can also see this user defined cron file under var spool, and then cron and cron tab. need sudo permission. Two files here, one with my name. In here you can see my cron tab file. So this is not required. I just shown you because you might be interested to know. And same way I was telling you about the system cron files that would be present in etc cron.p. And here you can see cron. You can see the cron.daily, cron.hourly, cron.monthly, cron.weekly. Let's get into cron.daily and see the files. There are so many jobs are scheduled, but these are scripts which was being scheduled by the system itself. Let's not disturb this. These are system defined cron jobs. So there are some custom defined cron jobs also present. So cron.p. This is located at this place. etc cron.c. In this we can see anacron, to scrap underscore all, then make. So many other. These are custom cron jobs. Okay. So that's all about the cron job. So we were in the first step. So to summarize, basically to edit cron table entry, that's the first step, and we have to give the cron table entry format in this format, and then you can check using cron tab -L to see whether the given entry is activated or not. And we can also check using journal-ctl command to check whether the cron is really working or not. And also you can check using the my.log file also, or whichever script. In this example it is my.log. I have given my min.log and min.log. You can use any of this to check. So that's all guys, thanks for watching. You can try this. Let me know if you find any challenges in the comment below.